Welcome back, you guys. This is the Syndra, continuing my HOI4 Kaiserreich campaign as the Baratia commune. Now, let's just unpause and we'll try to get to something more interesting soonish. We have a big war coming up, like with the Dominion of India and the Princely Federation. It is coming up, but it's still a few, I want to say months, maybe a year off, and we finally have all the guns we need. So let's see here. The rifle division is just that, rifles. Let's go ahead and just start drilling you guys now. Since we have all the guns we need, let's just start drilling you guys. Get some more army experience, and then we'll start to shape our little band of army here together. The Italian Republic has joined the Donau-Adria-Bund. That's interesting. So the Italian Republic over here has joined the Australians. Austrians, not Australians. That's not even close. I've been stumbling a lot of my words lately. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I do apologize. It looks like the Kingdom of Spain is toast. And the Spanish Civil War is probably going to go in favor of the Syndicalists, it seems. But then again, they don't control Madrid, do they? Well, hopefully they'll win. Do we take excavation for 80 days? I mean, we might get a few extra factories, but no, not really. We might get one more factory for chromium if somebody wants to trade with us, but I'm not that intrigued. No, this is not how we optimize our precious few research slots. Infantry equipment is decent. Tanks is not something we need to worry that much about. Right, doctrine. This is probably something we have to worry about. So the army over here, it's army experience, motorized, armor, support, infantry, a neutral land doctrine research bonus there. So it seems that this is mostly neutral. Rule the ground, rule the air, rule the seas. Well, I'm going to be going for this. So it seems we can pick whatever we want. So I've been going Grand Battle Plan way too much, and Mass Assault is just nah. I think we just go Superior Firepower and we build a fuckload of artillery. We can make a 40 wide infantry battalion with like 4 line artillery. I think that would be amazing. That would be really a high amount of soft attack. And then we can add like anti-tank guns as well. Yeah, we could do that. We can definitely do that. Superior firepower there. Declares war on the Patagonian Workers' Front. If I do this, and then I do this, let's start building some artillery, shall we? It's not going to be a whole lot, but we are going to need them later on. Turkestan Khanate declares war on the Alas Orda. There's a whole bunch of wars kicking off right now. Mostly just civil wars and stuff. The only one with any great nations is the American Civil War. The Eritrea's uprising. Bolivia declares war on Paraguay. Yeah, it's all a bunch of small wars that just don't matter. Not really. This one kind of matters. But the whole South America thing, no. This one doesn't really matter. This one doesn't really matter. Burma has got syndicalism. Oh, radical socialist. Cool. Let's go ahead and pause here. The Burmese Republic ascends to the Indian Union. In Burma, the corrupt Konbaung dynasty has been toppled by a coalition of protesting workers, students, and an army refusing to carry out the orders to massacre the latter's peaceful demonstrations. Power now resides with a provisional Burmese government, still infant in its position and beleaguered to the east by a hostile Siam. Within said new government, a fraction led by Otoma has taken absolute control and has begun arguing for a reunification of the Burmese state with the naturally legit heir to the British Raj, namely our revolutionary Calcutta. A sizable part of the Burmese state agrees with the proposition, hoping that uniting under one red banner, we may obtain emancipation, not only for the workers and peasants of the Bengal, Orissa, Assam and Burma, but for all of India's oppressed working men and women. The cabinet will have to make its decision swiftly, lest popular support for this union evaporates. So Burma becomes a puppet of us. We could have them as... we can just tell them to fuck off. We can have them to be allies. And we can have them being our puppets. So if I make them our puppets, we lose stability. But if we have them as our allies, we get political power. Huh. Do we want them as our allies or as our puppets? Thing is, we don't really need a puppet. We have so much manpower, we're just not gonna need it. I'd rather have a strong ally than a weak puppet. Technically. What do I do? What do I do? There's nothing here with like annexing them, is it? There's no way I can just annex them. Let us go forward. Losing base stability sounds kind of bad. Let's just make them our allies. We'll get political power, and we'll get a strong ally. Hopefully in the future. So they joined our faction, and they are our allies. Beautiful. And now we can modify government. We have partial mobilization. We can't really change that right now. Volunteer only right now. Let's wait until we can do this one, I think. Yeah, and we can go ahead and start building more military factories. So you're moving your troops away from our borders. That's good. Let's hope that you're going to be a good ally, Burma. Ba Cho. Okay, we finished the factory there. We'll put you into more artillery. Okay, let's see here. We're kind of running out of space, aren't we? And the infrastructure here is just too bad. It's going to take forever to build anything there. Wasn't there an infrastructure thing as well? I was this one, right? Yeah, these two. So the infrastructure is not it's just not going to get any better over there, is it? You got one slot, you got two, you got two, you got two. I think we just suck it up and just do a few of these factories here and there. Yeah, it's going to take longer because the infrastructure is bad. But I'm not going to build infrastructure right now. We need more factories. We need them. Okay, so we're still trying to get rid of this here. Get rid of divided government. And then get rid of this as well. And then we can go to war. That would be amazing. I'm just hoping it's not going to take us too long. Because it's looking like it's going to take a while. We're not stockpiling a huge amount of guns. Actually, we're not stockpiling at all. But we are training our dudes who are no longer green. And we are getting some army experience. So this is fine. That should have given us 2 extra military factories. We'll do this and... yeah, just more guns. This is fine. Let's see here. Revoke the landlord. Stability goes down by 10, but we get 6 extra building slots in Bengal, East Bengal, and Orissa. That is good. The losing political power one, not so good. But it's fine. It's fine. So, shall we start training some more troops? Yeah, I'm not gonna pick Guerrilla Fighter. Concentrated Industry 2 is done. There's nothing here else we're gonna need. Planes, not really an issue. Let's grab the anti-tanks. Because we might need that. I kind of doubt it. I don't think our enemies, our neighbors here, are going to have a lot of tanks. But you never know. Let's see here. Tripolitania joined the Caro Pact. You've got 8 factories. You've got 6. I've got 11. Okay. Going after Hyderabad is probably going to be our #1 issue here. We go after the Princely Federation and we take Hyderabad. Nepali atrocities in the Ganges-Yamuna Basin. Political power goes down, and we don't like Nepal. Well, are they gonna declare war on us? Different ideology. Superior firepower? There we go. 270 days. It's gonna take us a while, but okay. Let's stop this. And let's start training some more troops, shall we? What is this? In the west, Dominion forces are preparing to come to the aid of the rioting protesters in Dehradun, who have risen in response to a massacre orchestrated by the occupying police garrison. Nepalese army formations are deemed completely impotent in the face of such a modern foe, and our intelligence detail among the underground local wing of the INC states that plans of open revolt are hatching in the east as well. A partition of the Nepalese occupied territories thus seems all but imminent. It seems that it will come easily with a dose of proletarian intimidation. So we gain claims, we gain core. Yeah. The Indian Red Army shall sweep into the Ganges-Yamuna Basin. We get cores on what? Sikkim here? And this one. Okay, so we don't get actually Nepal itself. Nepal caves. With our army gathering on their border, the Nepali government has caved to pressure and surrendered the eastern lowlands of Sikkim and Muzaffarpur to our control. Oh my god, we just got this for free? What do we get? We got a whole bunch of people, no factories, and nothing. Well, we did get political power. So let's go ahead and get you military factory construction speed. Thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and add unit. So if I'm assuming you're going to be 24... No. I'm going to make you 40 wide each, aren't I? So if I take 2 of you out, and I take 3 of you out, let's train here up to 12. We'll do you. Add you to this dude here. Let's go ahead and add somebody to this. Jungle Rats. Swamp Fox. We'll just give you the default level 1 dude. Should be fine. And then later on we'll make you 40 wide. Why did I open the menu? That's not what I wanted to do. So you're lacking just guns. A lot of guns. We're making 25 guns a day. Underdeveloped economy, stability is below 50. Leela Roy. Yeah, I don't like her. I would like her to get rid of her. Oh, Nepal is at war, but they caved against us. Ah, interesting. But the thing is, we got the cores, which means we got manpower. I wish we would have gotten like resources, but like Nepal only has chromium. Alash Orda was annexed, and you guys have tungsten. All right. So something happened. We were able to get Nepal, get some cores from Nepal. If we could get Bhutan as well, I suppose that would be interesting, but not really necessary. Burma, how are you looking right now? Well, not that great, but it's okay. Yeah, Nepal is gonna fall to the Dominion here. Nothing really I care to do to stop that. I don't like that my stability keeps going down. So, the Ottoman War is started. Yemen and the Cairo Pact and Iran have all declared war. The Masriq, is it Empire? Masriq Kingdom? They will break free here. They usually do. But the Ottomans are still weak as fuck, aren't they? Yeah, there's the Masriq. Yeah, still 30% consumer goods factories. Yeah, they can't negotiate with Austria or the Reichspakt to reduce this. So they're gonna be stuck with that 30% forever. During this war, at least. You can win this as Ottomans. I think I've done that before. I did a campaign as the Ottomans. And you can definitely do that. If you do some of the... like, there's preventative focuses you could do. I remember that. I think, yeah, this one. These two here. Ottoman Desert Corps will help us control deserts better. Yeah. That is actually a really good thing to go for. If you're going to do Ottomans, try to get that done as quickly as you can. So rouse the masses. Now, this is base stability and war support. But I wanted to do this and then get the huge buff over here. To organization, recovery, and basically everything. A new army arises. We get 2 garrison units? Oh, goody, goody, goody. 5% recruited population. We're India. We don't need more people. We have so many people. Azerbaijan joins the Reichspakt. Alright, that's interesting. They're reaching far east here. Quite far east. Alright. Ma'an has fallen? No, not yet. There it is. It's fallen. Construction 2. It is basically 1938. I'm going to start doing this the research tech right now. Begin the purge. Division organization plummets. And then afterwards it goes up. So we have about 190 days until we are done with one of our negative national focuses. National spirits, that is. Divided government. And then we're going to have to try to get the economy going. Nepal is still holding on here. Eritrea, they were not able to crush Abyssinia, which is to be expected. Yeah, they never succeed in that. There are a whole bunch of wars here. Let's see, what is this? Shripad Amrit Danye reforms the Anushilan Samiti. I don't know what that means. At a local labor meeting in Calcutta, close by Writers' Building, Sripat Amrit and several prominent veteran revolutionaries such as Atul Krishna and Aman Roy have proclaimed their intention to organize a truly syndicalist and militant revolutionary organization within the dominant INC, seeing both the Maximist and agrarian wings as compromised and Fazlul Huk moderates as corrupt. The group hopes to contest for commissary and delegate positions on the next round of elections to the government, invoking the old name, Anushilan Samiti, meaning self-cultured association. The group strongly advocates the use of force to overthrow the Hyderabad and Delhi governments, as well as an economy. What? As well as an why am I stumbling so much? I'm sorry, guys. Use of force to overthrow the Hyderabad and Delhi government, as well as an economic system based on anarcho-syndicalist policies of cooperative farming and union-controlled industries. Why is this word? Why was that so difficult? Economic. Oh my god, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. My stumbling, my mumbling, it's all getting worse. We can send in the army. Weekly stability would go up. Are we willing to do that? Solidify control. Party popularity goes up by 5. I'm not willing to spend my political power on that just yet. Stability is low. It's very, very low. It is slowly going up. But it's okay. Let's not waste political power on stuff we are not gonna need more. We're gonna need this. We're gonna need our guns to be better. We're gonna need one of these and one of these when the war comes. You guys are just not dying yet, are you? The Dominion is not as strong as I thought they were. They are just not succeeding in this. They have a whole bunch of troops, like manpower, but yeah, we got more actual numbers of divisions here. Give me more, give me more. More guns, more everything. Chief of Staff. Motorized and light tanks. No. Fighter and small ships. No. So the companies are going to be rather dry, it seems. I'm not going to have a whole bunch of them to choose from. But that's okay. Making our guns better is always good. So we do not want to get into any conflicts while this horrible debuff is here. We're going to just go straight for the new army arises. And hope that everything goes well. I'm gonna give you an order. Mazriki Kingdom, alright. So the order is gonna be rather simplistic here. I'm gonna have you grab basically this. What's happening? Mozambique, okay. So, oh, wait, did Deutsch-Mittelafrika fall to pieces again? Wait a minute. Deutsch-Mittelafrika fell to pieces! Again! This is weird. Why does that keep happening? Why does that keep happening? Begin the purge is done. A new army arises. So ideally, we want to grab Hyderabad. But the mountains up here is something I don't really want to get into. So after we have that, just take like this. And I suppose you can just start pushing towards Mysore. And then all the way down here. That's fine. Those orders look okay-ish. So we kind of just want to beeline it for Delhi here. But let's see, if we just do something like this, and after that you grab Delhi. And then you just sort of go after this river here. That looks fine. Okay, what was this research that finished? Ooh, anti-tank guns. I would not mind start doing that, but what would I give? Guns? Yeah, I think so. We have some of them in storage. I think we'll just do... no, that's artillery. What am I doing? I think we'll have support anti-tank divisions, and then we'll have line artillery. That would work out best, I think. You are almost done here. One more point. One more political power. And we're done. Just give it. Just gimme. Gimme. Ordnance factories. This is taking forever. We're making so little political power. Give me this. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Anything else we need to worry about? Not really. We get 100 political power here, and the horrible spirit here that is eating up our political power will be gone. Stability will go up by 20%, because it doesn't really say that here, because it says that it will remove this spirit. But the spirit is fucking horrible. We get 10% organization, we get 20% stability. Actually, we're going to get more than that organization. Division organization goes down by 20, then goes up by 10, and then it goes up by another 10 when I finish this one. So we're going to end up with positive 20% organization, which is my favorite stat ever. And we'll just see how it goes. Nepal is still holding on. We're going to be rather strong militarily if we can get our thick 40 wide divisions, which is going to require so many guns. Ukraine has started a civil war. You have one division. They've got slightly more. So the socialist dream didn't really pan out for you, did it? The totalists, you got one division. That seems like somebody fucked up there. How can they like start a rebellion with one division? One division. That's not a rebellion. That's not even like guerrilla warfare. That's just a dude and some of his friends with a gun. Ottomans looks like they are losing quite heavily here. Looks like we're gonna have Turkey over here later on. And the Cairo Pact is probably just gonna sit there and do nothing. Because once they've killed the Ottomans, they don't really do anything else. Which is kinda a shame, because they've got a very interesting focus tree. But yeah, they basically have nothing going for them once they kill the Ottomans. Which is a shame. I mean, at least give them something like take control of all of Egypt. Or take control of Anatolia. Or, actually, they will technically control it if they defeat the Ottomans. But I don't know, just have a focus that they can take over everything over here. That would be kind of interesting. There's more ambition. More focuses to go for. So the Hellenic Social Republic has joined the Third International. You're syndicalist, but you're barely syndicalist. You're 21%. You got more market liberals and social liberals. That's just weird. Yeah, a socialist Ukraine died. That's not really surprising, is it? Yeah. Let's just finish this thing here and start the next one, and then we'll call it quits. For today, at least. The build-up is looking really, really good. We're going to have some extra daily political power gain now with this one as well. And we get 100 political power with this. Which is just very, very juicy. Thank you. And let's go end the national debate. And maybe if we do solidify control before we get the stability, would we get more? Because this cripples us for a while, for 180 days. It doesn't really cripple us, it's 5% output. But we would get some stability? No, party popularity. This one is the stability. It's fine, let's not waste political power when we don't really need to. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. But until then, see ya. And thanks for watching.